Welcome to Let's Unwrap, brought to you by Trio Production. I'm Reggie, your host, and this podcast is your go-to source for the latest and juiciest tea from the entertainment industry. Today, we're diving into all things ATL gossip. And right beside me, I have Marcellus and Ron. What's up with y'all, man?
What's good?
What's good? How y'all doing today?
Yeah. So where y'all from? What's y'all majors and hometowns and whatnot?
I was born in Durham, North Carolina.
Okay.
I'm a mass comm major here at the illustrious Winston-Salem State University.
Okay.
How y'all doing? I'm from Washington, D.C., and my major is business and my minor is science.
Okay, yeah. You a Commanders fan?
Hell no. Baltimore Ravens.
Baltimore, okay, I feel you. We good. So I have one question for y'all. What is Black Hollywood to you? We gonna dive deeper into it, but that's just the big question right now.
I think Black Hollywood is just all the African American celebrities that make up the actors and the rappers of the entertainment industry.
Yeah, I feel like going back off what he said, like I feel like Black Hollywood is like all the black people who like came from the trenches who trying to put on for our race for real.
Mm-hmm, they represent us.
Yeah.
I feel you. Do you think ATL has a big impact on Black Hollywood?
Of course. I feel like Jermaine Dupri.
Mm-hmm. Jermaine Dupri.
Sure.
What about you?
Of course, it's the mecca for me as far as like Black Hollywood, Black entertainment.
Mm-hmm.
I would say Tyler Perry's one of the bigger ones out there.
He's something, you know what I'm saying? But speaking of which, not even Hollywood, we got music as well. Who's your favorite artist from Atlanta?
Dang, that's real hard. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm gonna have to go with Future.
Future, okay. Hendrix.
I forgot he was from Atlanta. I'm gonna go with Future too then.
Future, okay. Me personally, I like Playboi Carti.
From Atlanta?
Yeah, that's the best. To me, that's the best artist from Atlanta. But besides all that, so Tyler Perry Studios opened in Atlanta in 2008, and he has like a huge film studio where he could do whatever he wants to and whatnot, according to this article. And how do you feel about that? You know, that he's really, putting it on for people who look like us.
I feel like he most definitely changed the game a lot because it's been a lot of white people who've been taking over. So I feel like him, like Martin Lawrence and a lot of other people they've been putting on for our race.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What about you?
I think Black production companies in general are just more needed. I mean, as far as in the media, him putting on for us is amazing. I wish he would, pay properly, but it comes with that. But I think he's doing a very good job, especially with BET and things he's got his hands in.
Do you think he tells the same story every time?
It does get kind of repetitive sometimes. I will say that, especially when it comes to just the way that women are depicted in a lot of his films. It is like a base. But he switches it up from time to time, but it can get a little boring.
Mm-hmm. What you think?
Yeah, I feel like a lot of his movies, like the plot twist in his movies, it be having like the female like always coming out on top type stuff. A lot of times, I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, it's like you see a lot of big oily men with six packs in Tyler Perry movie, and I'd be like, what you trying to do here? You ever catch that? Like, it's always some guy with abs and he oiled up and whatnot. It's like,
yeah, he loved people that like Morris Chestnut. I don't understand.
But yeah, Perry's, in the article it says Perry's work has not been given the artistic credit it deserves. Do you think that's good or bad?
I mean, I feel like his work is getting the credit. He's a billionaire. I mean, how much more credit do you really need? You got $1 billion in the bank. But I feel like as far as his work, I mean, the Black community acknowledges his work. He gets, he has awards named after him at the BET Awards. So, I mean, what more could you really ask for?
Yeah, and to me personally, the BET Awards, to me, I don't really see that as like an award show no more. Because, when we were in school, we used to rush back from school just to watch it. But now it's like, I don't know, it don't even look like an award show. It look like a joke.
Yeah, it just look like they just put us there just to make us look like. I don't know. I feel like
It could be racist.
yeah. I feel like that for real.
I mean, that's what I get from it, you know.
I feel like sometimes we make ourselves look like the fool. If I'm being honest, you know, we put people on that stage and on that pedestal that sometimes don't always belong there.
Yeah, a lot of artists.
Yeah, because you never see. I remember one year it was Beyonce, Jay-Z, Oprah. They ain't been to the BET Awards about 20 years.
Yeah, they boycotting.
Bet. Welcome back, y'all. Like I said, this is Marcellus and Ron. Y'all doing good right now?
We cool.
Yeah, how y'all doing?
Bet. So I got next one. It's a good little topic. So according to the journal titled "No Longer Migos in Atlanta: Crackdown on Black Hollywood and the Culture That Built the City," the author Martin mentioned that Atlanta, often referred to as Black Hollywood, musicians, artists, and performers' success drew attention, contribute to the city's economic expansion. So, just to sum that all up, how you feel about the Migos situation? Because that's what they're hinting at in the article.
I mean, I feel like, you know, their split was inevitable. I mean, when you got three artists who, you know, one can make solo projects and two where it's how to run like they did. I mean, it's bound to happen eventually that, you know, somebody's gonna wanna separate themselves.
What do you think?
Yeah, going back off what he's saying, like, yeah, like, especially, like, with big groups, I feel like that's why Destiny Child didn't work. I feel like the Jackson 5, it worked for a good minute, but then you see what happened. We had Michael Jackson, and you see what happened when Tito and all them tried to go on their own. It didn't work. But I feel like the way that they had their split up, it shouldn't have been like that, though, because they supposed to be family. So I feel like they should have handled that behind closed doors. But
I mean, if you asked me about 5 years ago, which Migo I think would be the biggest, I would have said Quavo every time. But Offset, you know, he's in movies, he's in TV shows now. His wife, they have a little situation going on, but, you know, he looked like a family man and whatnot. But, I mean, then you have Chris Brown beefing with one of them. I forgot which one it was. Quavo.
Yeah.
What was it over? It was over like Sweetie or something like that.
Over a female.
Over a female. I mean, how do you feel about that? Just the ATL situation. Just like it feels like all artists are just in some drama. You know, legally, financially.
I mean, I feel like, you know, as rappers are being a little bit more targeted right now, especially with the, you know, Young Thug stuff going on, like, you know, they're using lyrics in songs to basically prosecute these people. So, I mean, I just feel like, you know, if you're a black artist, definitely keep your head on the swivel. And why are you saying what you like, stuff like that in songs?
Maybe they're just telling a story, though.
Yeah, but if that story happened in real life or could get you indicted, please keep it to yourself. Like, that's low key dry snitching on yourself.
You said try snitching?
On yourself.
Telling all their business.
Yeah.
But yeah, I personally think ATL is it's a gift and a curse to come out of there. Because I feel like ATL has that one, they're just different from Chicago and New York. They just got that swagger, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah, they definitely been running stuff the past 8 years, for sure.
Yeah, I give it to them versus like Florida and whatnot. And in this article titled "The Birth of Trap Music and the Rise of Southern Hip Hop," T.I. and other Atlanta rappers pioneered trap music industry in 2003. So basically, do you feel like T.I. deserves his flowers since, you know, if I think about it, he put ATL on the map, and then the movie ATL came out?
I don't know about putting ATL on the map. I mean, as far as like, as a pioneer, definitely. But, I mean, I feel like his music resonates a little bit further down south than Atlanta. I feel like, you know, low-key Jeezy is Atlanta's pioneer. But, I mean, he up there for sure.
He up there. What you think about that, dog?
Yeah, I feel like he didn't. I don't think he put on for the face, but I feel like he most definitely made a big impact, and he most definitely like had a genre of artists come behind him. Like it's a lot of artists that sound like T.I. So yeah.
Yeah, I mean, his son is doing his little thing, despite like the problems he might have that we don't know about. But do you think T.I.'s kids are like carrying the torch for Atlanta music, or have the potential to?
I think so. I like Domani, his oldest son. I feel like he definitely is a good artist. Definitely has, you know, substance and he can sing too.
Yeah.
He don't look like he can sing.
Nah,
He look like he do a lot of other things,
I'm about to say that boy. He can
like bite his hand or something.
Oh, you talking about the other son, bro?
The other son, yeah, what's his name? Yeah, he look like he just bite his hand all day.
You talking about King?
Yeah, King, yeah, King.
talking about the money.
He looked like T.I. had to come in the bathroom and help him and whatnot. Like, he looked like one of them.
I'm talking about nobody, the oldest one.
Okay, yeah.
That one. He was just on Broccoli Fest. He was just performed there. Shout out to him. He's definitely a up and coming artist that has some potential.
But I feel like I don't know if that's his daughter or Tiny daughter, but she like that. She could most definitely sing, and she had that little group. I think it was like OMG Girls or something like that.
Oh yeah.
She's most
Little
definitely
Mix or
putting on
something
too
like
for her family. So
yeah. Do you think the show T.I. and Tiny exposed us a little bit more to their ATL lifestyle? If y'all watched it,
I feel like it did.
You feel like it did?
Yeah, you did not know all that was going on behind closed doors.
I feel like the show was not as like they planned that show. Like it's very like scripted. If you ask me,
What you mean scripted?
like I feel like it was not it was almost like Run House. Like how watching Ray Run House, it felt
do
scripted.
y'all ever hear T.I. talk? Like he talks like he sees a big word, he just uses it every chance he get.
Yeah, but I feel like that's always been
Like,
he rap like that too. Like he always trying to use big words. You think he Eminem or something?
Yeah. So before we wrap up, I got a big question. Would y'all move to Atlanta at all? Me personally, I will never do it, but would y'all do it?
Nah, ATL is a great place to visit, but even though I'm a DJ and being out there is where I would make a lot of money.
You wouldn't do it?
I can't live in the city like that. I'm sorry, I can't do it. I need some land, some space.
So if Quality Control recruited you to do like a mixtape with JT or one of the City Girls, you wouldn't do it?
It would have to be JT because Carisha can't rap, so it would have to be. It would have to be him.
I feel. I mean, how do you feel about that?
Hold on. Why you say that?
You think Carisha can rap?
Do you know that? I think both of them got people who be writing for them. Know that?
Lil Yachty wrote for them many times, so
Yeah, for sure.
They garbage.
And Jeezy helped JT, but Lil Yachty wrote for Carisha, like wrote for Carisha. Like JT can put something together. I feel like Carisha can't. I mean, thank God for them cue cards, because I don't know what she would do if it wasn't for them.
She can't act either. Like I wouldn't cast her in a Pepsi commercial. Like she's horrible.
She one of them girls. She just bad. Like, and that's okay.
No, not. She pretty but dumb.
Hey,
My
so-
fault, dog. But what you think? What do you personally think about ATL? Like, would you move there?
I don't. It depends. Like, well, so. Now, I think I'll probably just have a house there and just visit. But I wouldn't live there because like, with my major, like I'm thinking about like getting into realtor and stuff like that. So like I sell some houses out there, something like that. But I don't know about living out there.
I mean, I have family in Atlanta, so I mean, it's a nice place, but it's like sundown town. You know what I'm saying? Like if you go to like a racetrack gas station at like 1 a.m, you just asking for some trouble. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, them YNs don't play out there.
Ain't no one scared of them. But anyways, though, tune in next week for our next episode about reality TV. This was Marcellus and Ron. It was a pleasure having you guys here. And do y'all have one more last thing to say before we leave?
Shout out DJ Selly. Go follow me on all platforms at Selly the Boy. That's CELLYTHABOY.
Well,
I don't got nothing to say.
ain't got nothing to say. Anyways, y'all be easy out there.